Hi everybody, I'm Baltmatrix and today is Friday, July 15th, 2022. I have not put up many videos this week because I was on a little vacation with my family. I missed a little bit of news, so let's go ahead and get into it. And the first bit of news is Transformers Studio Series 2007 15th Anniversary Multi-Pack has been revealed. Now, this is a reveal that came on the Hasbro Pulse. It is also an Amazon exclusive. It contains a package of 5 figures. We've got Studio Series 14 Ironhide, Studio Series 49 Bumblebee, SS32 Optimus Prime, SS04 Ratchet, and SS10 Jazz. This is very cool. I personally am not going to pick this up because I think I've got all these figures. I'm pretty sure I do. But for folks that weren't able to get these figures, this is great. It's absolutely fantastic. There are some variations of these figures based on the ones that were previously released. I'll get into that here in a second. Overall, though, they all come in a nice multi-pack unit, and that's pretty good. Now, the set is a little bit on the expensive side. $142 is what it's retailing at. And quite honestly, I don't. At this point, let's see. We've got 4 deluxes, so that's what, 22 a pop? So that's going to be 88 right there. And then we've got Prime, who is a Voyager class figure, and Voyagers are what, 30? This is actually a little high if you bought them individually. Oh well, it really should come with a Sam and Michaela figure or little figures just for this background and diorama. Oh wait, it has 2 backgrounds. So we've got the alley where they revealed themselves, and then we got Sam's house. That house is freaking huge. I never really thought about that, but yes, that house is monstrously large. Anywho, so some of the variants that we're talking about here, Optimus Prime has his Studio Series 03 blades instead of a gun, which that SS32 figure came with a gun. Bumblebee has a different head and a different gun deco, and there might be other changes, but nobody's really sure yet. Personally, I think this is a good idea. I think this is worth picking up, especially if you were in Canada, which some of these figures didn't even show up in Canada, from my understanding. And also, if you never got these figures in the first place, like if you were really young and you never got a hold of these figures, geez, really young. I mean, we're talking about Studio Series. So, hey, look, if you weren't able to get the first time around, here's a set where you could get all of them and at this point. Now, the question remains, are they going to do the same thing for the Decepticons? That would be really interesting because we've got, let's see, Bone Crusher, we've got Brawl, or aka Demolisher, we've got Megatron, we've got Starscream. I could easily see that being a $200 set because all of those figures were pretty darn big. And I think at this point, all of them have had a Studio Series figure. Well, that remains to be seen. Anyway, this is a good set. I think it's a great idea. Story number 2 is Transformers Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection, new stock images. We've got new Blur, who I still like the vehicle mode and I like the robot mode, but what are you doing? Look at that! Look at that chest. They screwed the chest up. And then we've got Diaclone Universe Burnout, which I like this. I like it. And props to Vangelis in the recent WTF at TFW. He made a very interesting note about skids. In order to transform him and get the actual top of the vehicle mode to stick in place, collapse the legs, then peg the back of the roof of the vehicle into the legs, and then fold the feet down. Works wonderfully. And then we've got Diaclone Universe Clampdown. Yeah, that's okay. Cosmos! Talking about Cosmos! Yeah, I want that one. Road Hauler? It's okay. I don't need that mold again. And then Nitro Convoy, who's missing an arm in this picture. Where's her left arm? Where'd it go? Did it fall off for the picture? Or did they accidentally Photoshop it out? Ooh, okay. And then G2 Universe Road Rocket. Oh, and don't forget, I forgot about. Okay, Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection Auto Robots in Disguise 2000 Universe Scourge. I don't know if I'm gonna pick Scourge up. That pink on the shoulders really kind of ruins it for me. Oh well. Anyway, the the whole wave looks okay, but Cosmos is I think the only. Oh, Cosmos and Override are the only ones I'm going to be picking up. Third in the list is Transformers Shatterglass, Flame War, and Fireglide stock images. This comes from In Demand Toys on Facebook, and props to Ben over at bwtf.com. This was his fan, or this character is his creation, and it's really awesome that it's getting its own figure. If you didn't guess, it's a shattered glass version of RC who comes with an evil bird, which is nice. I actually love the colors. I think the flame it just works incredibly well. I'm probably not going to pick up this figure because I don't need more of this mold, but it's nice to see it's getting acknowledged and it's coming out. That's a pretty figure. Fourth on our list is more core class figures. This time it's Wheelie. This is our first look at Wheelie in the Studio Series 86 core class. And I'm trying to open the picture, but that was just the first news. Here we have actual images of it from a Baidu. And let's take a look. I don't know how they managed to get such cruddy photos still in 2022, but well. This wheelie has some junk in the trunk, but overall it looks okay. I think it works. And then the robot mode, the vehicle mode works okay, except the robot hands are flat out sticking clean outside the back of that figure. Would it have killed them to make them fold in a little bit? I don't know. But hey, we're actually getting a posable wheelie as opposed to one that looks like it's just constantly constipated. Personally, though, I'm going to stick with the DNA Designs Grimlock upgrade set that actually has a brand new wheelie figure in it. I'll stick with that because I really like that figure. It's not perfect, but I still really like it. And Mastermind Creations has revealed a new figure. This is Mastermind Creations R51 Prodator Nimbus. It's double dealer. It's a double dealer. And that looks pretty good, robot mode wise. I like it. I like the robot mode. And then the missile tank mode, or missile truck mode in this case, is cool because the bottom of the feet have missiles in them. And then we got the giant missile, and then we got guns on the side. Cool. And then we got bird mode. Bird mode. Bird mode is actually kind of terrifying. And I just realized this is a remold or retooling of their Deathsaurus. I didn't realize that before when I was originally looking at these pictures. That's what this is. That's a really interesting reuse of the mold. And here are the little engine masters. Nice. And then we've got Dongbird. This figure can pull off the infamous Dongbird. Nice. I like that. I like that. Hey, the bird's always happy to see you. Sleeve. And lastly, coming from my good friend Jackie Daytonis over on not underscore on underscore Twitter, Metagate Air King. Metagate is making a freaking Terrorsaur. These are the same folks that are making that crazy Dark of the Moon drift figure that has both the Bugatti Veyron and the helicopter mode. I'm really interested in seeing how they do this Terrorsaur. The only thing I don't like is the robot fists are going to be sticking off the feet. That seems to be the only robot kibble in Dino mode. I'm I need to see how this thing works. I need to see how this works, and I need to see the underside of the Dino mode before I make a final call. Metagate, you've got me curious. Let's see what you got. And finally, we've got some more Transformers Legacy information. We've got Legacy Deluxe Autobot Point Blank and Autobot Peacemaker. We've got Legacy Deluxe Dead End, which we knew was coming. And we've got Legacy Deluxe Skullgrin. No images yet, but we do have some information about each one of them. Let's see. We've got bios, and then let's see here. We've got epic modes. We've got epic modes. Point blank action figure converts into a robot Cybertronian race car mode with 17 steps. Comes with a Target Master figure. I'm really hoping that it's not just a redo of something we got in Siege. It probably is, but I'd really like it if it wasn't. Then Deluxe Dead End is a sports car, and it can combine with Menasor, and it becomes the Menasaur's left arm. And then Skullgrin is a Cybertronian tank mode with 20 steps transformation. Features comes with blaster and swords. Nice. I'm I'm looking forward to Skullgrin, and I'm curious at what Point Blank is going to look like. Is it going to be something unique? Is it a unique mold, or is it a redo of a mold we've already gotten before? Time will tell. I'm sure we'll find out within the next couple of weeks. And that's it for the news today, Friday, July 15th, 2022. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think of all this news down in the comments. I've been Baltmatrix, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.